Let me grab it. Okay, so these are all the Honey Pot products I use. How Daizha would do it. I hope the lighting is good. Okay, hello, it's your girl Daizha Thompson, and welcome to my, okay, the titties are out. The titties are tittying, and I think we gotta put them away. Inappropriate or not? Hey YouTube, it's your girl Daizha Thompson, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, make sure you are subscribed so you can join the butterfly gang, and if you are a returning subscriber, hey bestie. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a little girly girl stuff. So if you're a guy, you might want to click off. I don't know why you would click on the video because it just says Honey Pot review. What you need to know about some Honey Pot. But I mean, if you're trying to learn some tips for your girl, that's cute. You could watch. Be mature about it. Anyway, so as you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about Honey Pot. If you watch the vlogs, if you watch any video on my channel, somewhere, probably in the vlogs mostly, but like somewhere in the video, you would know that I love Honey Pot. Like literally changed my whole JJ experience. Like it literally just changed it, okay? Like completely changed it. Yeah, and I love Honey Pot. I talk about Honey Pot all the time, whether it's their wipes, whatever products we're about to talk about, I be using them faithfully. And I'm about to put you on, because girl, if you are not using Honey Pot, what are you doing? Like, and it's black owned. Can we just, black owned, plant made, free reject, okay? Like that is just amazing. Like I say that every time, but that is just amazing. Like every time I talk about Honey Pot, I'm just so glad that it's made by a black person, like a black family, black, I'm just glad it's black owned, okay? Like that's amazing. Anyways, let's just get into this video because at this point I'm just rambling. And before we get any further, make sure you're subscribed, sis, because you want to come back. So yeah, subscribe. Yeah, hold on. Let me grab all of them. I'm actually missing one. Oh, hold up. Okay, so these are all the Honey Pot products I use. Let's go with the basics. The wash. You guys know, I think I talked about a little bit of it if you guys watched my video. I did a Target haul, and it was basically a Essential Girl Needs, and one of the products was obviously Honey Pot soap thing. I can't find my cap. I lost my cap. Does that be happening, y'all? I hate that. Like I don't like that my cap's not on it because anyway. I use the Sensitive Foaming Wash. This is literally my favorite. I used to use the original one, and I don't know, I just feel like there's so much of a difference, but not really. I think because I know that it's being sensitive to my hoo-ha, like it's okay for me. Like I like that. I don't know, I just like it. But I'll tell you the ingredients for some of them just in case you guys wanted to know. I actually have a quiz on here where you could take a quiz to figure out what type of products would be good for you. Like they're specifically for you, because not every product will work for everyone, I guess, in a sense. When you do the quiz, obviously it's going to tell you what products to use, but also on certain products. So like the sensitive one is usually for people that have experienced irritation, dryness, or infections. You're easily irritated whenever you introduce new products into your routine. So moving on, the next product I have is the wipes. I tell you guys about the wipes all the time. Literally I talk about Honey Pot all the time. Like Honey Pot, if you're watching, sponsor your girl, because diehard fan, period sis. Like black woman, period sis. I use these wipes. I use like the feminine wipes only when I have my period, really. That's makeup. But I usually only use the wipes when I have my period because I just want to feel clean after like changing and stuff. So I always use these for that. They're okay. I don't know, I feel like I don't know how to explain like feminine wipes, like how they should work or not, but I feel like it gets the job done. It makes me feel fresh after. That's very important, so that's what I like about them. So that's why I be using those. I be using those in between my travels of changing my tampon or my panty liner. I like to wipe. feel fresh every time, period. They also have these panty liners. I'm actually running very low. I got like 2 left in here, sis. But they got these panty liners, and these are herbal infused panty liners. These panty liners, I don't like none of the panty liners that are not herbal infused. Infused is just bomb. Like, it just makes you feel so fresh down there. Like, once you put it on, you just feel so fresh. You feel like, I feel like it really helps. Like, even with the cramps and stuff, you just feel good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird. But I love the herbal infused panty liners. They have mint, lavender, and aloe. It's all plant driven, so plant-based cotton tampons, all that. Very good for your vajay, okay, period. I actually like those very much, like very much. Like, I love putting them on. I remember when I first started wearing them, it was a little weird for me because I wasn't used to my cooch feeling mad fresh like after I put a panty liner on. But actually I started to like it because it made me feel like, okay, I feel clean. Because you know, like when you're on your period, you always just you just feel yucky, you know, like especially down there. It's just ugh. Even when you have a tampon in, you can feel, let's not go too deep, okay. Calming lavender panty spray, and basically this spray you just spray on your panties and let your panties air dry and then put them on, and it's supposed to just soothe it. Actually, I wanted to look up what this does, so we're gonna look up what that does because it doesn't say on the bottle. It just says what you can use it for. Use this feminine hygiene spray to freshen up fast without artificial fragrance or the worry of unwanted chemicals. That's what that spray is for. So I like to just spray it on my panties. I usually do it at night. I just started doing it. You can also use it for your underarms. Wait, there's something else. What does it say? Panties, underarms, feet, and toes, feet and shoes. So I guess if your feet stink, you can spray it in your feet. What? Spray it in your shoe, and it will eliminate the odor because of the lavender. Eliminates odor. So yeah, I just like it because it just makes me feel like, okay, I know my panties are clean. Like I don't know. It's just all an illusion, I feel like. It just makes me feel like I'm clean. I just be real fresh, clean, and as long as there's no chemicals in it, I'm gonna just smell fresh, period. But now it says don't spray in the hoo-ha. Just spray it on your panties, let your panties dry, then you put the panties on, and then you're clean. Next I also use are tampons. Now, this may be TMI, but I am a heavy bleeder. Shout out to heavy bleeders, because you know how it be. Unbelievable. You just be feeling like, you ever feel like, how does that much blood come out? Like, so I get their tampons. I actually love them. I love their tampons. I would open them, but I only got 2 left in here too. I just ended my period and I brought these like a while ago. But anyways, that's another thing. I feel like they're very affordable for how much is in it. These are organic, unscented cotton tampons, and what I like about this is that they actually have a grip. You can see it on the back, but like they actually have a grip, so like when you're trying to like grip it and push the, if this makes sense, but if you're trying to grip it and push it up, you can actually grip it and like actually grip it. If you ever use tampons, you know what I'm talking about. Like with some tampons you feel like you can't grip it, but with this one it actually has a grip, like a rigid, like ridged textured finger grip. That's what it's called, and that's good because it literally helps, like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Why can't I explain it? And I use the super absorbent one. The super absorbent one holds up to 9 to 12 grams of red hood, and then their regular only holds 6 to 9 grams. So I'll be using the super absorbent because, you know, heavy leak. Last product that I use from Honey Pot, the boric acid and herbs, and these honestly saved me. When I told you guys my wife is sensitive, I really meant she's really sensitive. Like, sensitoro, very sensitoro. My pH balance always gets messed up very easily. I feel like that's what common in a lot of women, but like no one really speaks on it. I don't know why I'm starting to get serious. Hold up. A large. She got money. This helps me a lot because like I said, my pH balance always messes up. So you know what that leads to, and who wants to deal with that? Like, no one wants to be dealing with that. First of all, that 7 or monostat 1 or whatever, or these things. Why do those things exist? Okay, let's just do a story time. One time my pH balance was messed up and I needed a fix-me-up. So I went there, got Monistat, and honestly, that's the worst experience, worst itch pain I've ever felt in my entire life. I don't know why that's okay, but that's very bad. Like, that's very bad. Like, it's not supposed to get worse. It's not supposed to get worse, and honestly, if you use that, run. I'm telling you right now, don't. Just don't do that. You don't want to experience that pain, because I don't understand it. And also, there's like different ones, so you can use one for 7 days, so that means you want me to burn an itch for 7 days. Or there's one that like you can use for 1 day or 3 day. Or there's like little inserts, which these are like inserts you can put in you and then they just dissolve. But yeah, so that was bad. So I was actually watching Jayla Majette, and she was talking about how she has, like, obviously her pH get messed up and she puts boric acid and that helps. And I was researching and I was like, oh, natural thing. So instead of putting all those chemicals and creams inside of me, I was like, it makes more sense to use boric acid. So then I picked up this, because you guys already know I love honey pot, so I had to be like, alright, honey pot is gonna steer me best. When I tell you this compared to Monistat is just completely opposite. It does not, you know, if you ever took Monistat, girl, I'm so sorry, I know the pain. I just know it. I just know it. But if you ever taken it, you know, like, it gets worse. Like, it feels like it's getting worse before it gets better. With this, it's the total opposite. It's like a cooling, calm effect. Like, it literally, you can feel it getting better. Like, it's just, it makes you feel so much refreshed. Like, it's amazing. My pH balance gets messed up mostly because before or sometimes after my period, because the pH in your period blood is just so strong. Well, I'm not gonna say you, because we're totally different, clearly, but me, it's very strong. I forget what pH balance it is, but anyways, so yeah, so you can do it in the morning and at bedtime. I always did mine at bedtime, and it says for 7 days. I didn't ever use it that long because I feel like it literally worked within one use. I didn't have to do multiple. So yeah, but my thing is now, it's like whenever I feel like something is not going good down there, this is my fix me up. I love that. I give a 10 out of 10. It literally saved my life, especially compared to what I was using before. Well, I can't say using, like I used it multiple times. I used it one time and I never used it again, because it was like, I don't think that's the pain that I should be experiencing. And yeah, they should not have those in stores, but I understand, because they also have Vagisil and Summer's Eve in the stores and people still buy it, and I just don't understand. I also have overnight pads. I wear those at night, obviously, and during the day I wear the tampons and the panty liners. So yeah, because you can't wear tampons at night. That's just, please don't be doing that. I hope you're not doing that. And don't be flushing your tampons in the toilet either. I hate that. I hate when I go to the bathroom and I be seeing a tampon just left in there, and it's just like, girl, all you have to do is just put it back in the thing and put it in trash. There's always a trash in the bathroom stall. That's what would be so crazy. That's the end of my honey pot review. I honestly love honey pot. There's really not a product that I really don't like. All of them be really 10 out of 10 for me. Comment down below if you use any of the honey pot products, and tell me which one is your favorite one, sis, because we could chat and I'll put you on to some. Let me know if you put you on to some. Let me know if I'm using something you like and I ain't got. Anyways, stay tuned for the next video, because you know your girl Daizha Thompson, she get it done, period. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.